There are 15 players on the Cowboys that have scored a touchdown
Lou Gifford
this season. The all-time team record is 16 different players in a season. How many of the 15 can you name? And then on the fan text, who will be the next new player to score a touchdown?
Does Dak count as like his passing touchdowns?
His passing touchdowns do not count because Cooper Rush, who has thrown 2 touchdowns, is not part of this group.
Could Cooper Rush run one in on our 17th game as it means nothing?
Could be. How many of these 15 can y'all get? I think
Quite
you can
a
get
bit.
at least 12.
So Michael Gallup got an incredible touchdown
That was
recently.
beautiful.
All right, that's
God,
one.
I've
we'll go
rewatched that
fast.
100 times.
Right?
C.D. Lamb,
Yep.
Ezekiel Elliott, Tony Pollard,
Dalton Schultz,
Amari Cooper, Dalton Schultz, Dak Prescott.
Cedric Wilson.
Cedric, I think, has gotten to the end zone. Has any other our crap ass? Shouldn't say
Jarwin.
that, sorry.
Oh my god.
Our third tight end, didn't he score
McQuaid?
McEwen? You mean?
McEwen?
Yeah, what's the M?
Ooh, you're close.
Jarwin did. I know
Jarwin did.
What's the guy with the M? He scored one the other day.
that. McKeon.
McKeon.
But I think it said McEwen.
Don't worry about that.
Sean McEwen
Yeah.
is correct. You guys
Did
have
you name Diggs already?
5 left.
Because he ran one in on an
Diggs.
interception.
4
Who's the
left.
big guy?
Watkins.
Watkins.
3 left.
Malik
Nice.
Turner.
2 left.
Has Noah Brown? I don't think he has.
Anthony
Wait,
Brown.
Did Diggs get a pick 6?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, they said Diggs.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
Diggs
bad.
has 2 touchdowns.
Anthony Brown is correct. That leaves you with but 1 on the list.
Did you say all the
Defense?
running backs?
Think.
I did say Pollard and Zeke.
Carter
So-
has a guess, and it is Nashawn Wright.
Oh, that is correct.
Wow.
Oh, Carter.
Sean
Good job, Carter. That's why we
Right.
let you autograph the chair, bro.
What is this, like 1988 Dallas Carter?
getting work done right there. All right. So there are your 15. Now the team record is 16. It's
Steve
happened
DeBerg.
5 times. 1968, not Steve DeBerg. 1980, 1983, 1987, and 2001.
Are we going to have to name all those?
No,
That's going to be difficult.
I don't have
Yeah,
those
long-ass
names available
segment to
either.
name people.
Yeah, we're going to be doing this. Forget the commercials. All right. So who are your candidates to tie and maybe potentially break the team record?
Can you give me all the names of the people who already scored touchdowns?
That's a very good question, Reggie. All the names of
Yeah, I
all
don't
the
know.
people who've already scored touchdowns in their career.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I just have
so,
this
like,
season.
Has
readily
DeMarcus Lawrence
available.
scored one before? And do we
He
need
does
to?
not count.
Basically,
He's eligible.
we do have Noah Brown, who does get on the field, who hasn't scored one yet, who is a wide receiver.
Is
right?
he your top candidate? I could see that.
I think whoever brought up Micah Parsons earlier is a great
That
candidate.
was me.
Just because he's
That's-
around
yeah.
the ball. He could scoop one. He could pick one and run it in.
Yeah, he needs that on the resume. Like he needs to have that moment where he gets in the end zone to go on the resume, not just because.
Jordan Lewis can,
Mhm.
right?
It's one of the people I listed.
I think Randy Gregory could.
Because he's fast enough to pick one up and not be caught.
That's what I think sets him maybe apart from DeMarcus Lawrence. Like, I can see the appeal of both because they hit the quarterback hard. I would wonder if Randy Gregory could take it after that.
I would. Here's my thought on DeMarcus Lawrence. If he gets one, it's because it was in the end zone. It would have been a safety, but the quarterback fumbled it and he picked it up and he landed on it in the end zone. That's how I would see DeMarcus Lawrence getting it. I could see Randy Gregory picking it up and taking it back. When Sean said McGovern this morning,
That is a very popular answer on the fan text right
but
now.
he's your starting left guard now. When he was your
Could be
fullback
Connor
or
Williams.
lined up guy on the outside, now that could change.
Is he?
Maybe they're just testing. Maybe they're doing the Beatles thing where the middle of the season they're just like it's a lull, and at the end of the season they go back to Connor and they're like, this was our best option at guard.
Did you feel at all like Jerry yesterday told us our offensive line's about to get wild when he was like, yeah, Lyle and Terrence Steele will both play?
Well, McCarthy wouldn't during the presser this morning. Would not answer the question. He wouldn't answer the question on who was if Lyle was going to start, and so he just kept walking around it. And I think I just saw Brianna Dix did tweet that at some point today or tomorrow is when like group assignments will be announced. But at the moment, he's not talking about it. So maybe you're right.
And the Cowboys are COVID-free. McCarthy said he'll be back tomorrow morning, but then joked that he's technically eligible, elapsing the 10 days to come back at 12:01. So he joked that he might be there right after midnight.
There's some other suggestions coming in, Kevin, on the Autoflex Leasing fan text at the moment. Frank Gore. And anytime he can
Frank
be picked
Gore's
up.
not on this team.
Anytime
Not
he can
yet.
be picked up. Yeah, if we need a backup,
What?
dude, what if there's a bigger
Wouldn't
problem
you
with
say Corey
Zeke?
Clement before Frank Gore?
Okay, yeah, sure,
I'd
fine.
take Frank Gore over Corey.
Yeah,
Hold on.
What?
Hold on a second. You're telling me
Thank you, Reggie.
right now,
That's right.
you're putting the betting odds together. Frank Gore more likely to score a touchdown for the Cowboys than Corey Clement.
I agree.
Isn't he a boxer now?
Well, that's what he was. He was using that as a training tool for getting back in the
And
field.
remember, Frank Gore said that would not prohibit him from coming back for a contender.
Look, Clement's more of a scat back receiver kind of guy, whereas Frank Gore is going to get you those 2 yards and out. From the 214, could it be David Murphy?
Okay.
Like a boss.
Yeah.
And you know what? I did talk to
Use that in so many different ways.
I did talk to David Murphy at Jared's event, and he was like, "Hey, what's up?" And we were just chatting, and I was like, "I know it seemed weird, but I can't tell you how many people loved." And he goes, "No, I saw." And he
Awesome.
seemed amused by it.
Good, very good. That's what. Hey, isn't that what we're here for? We're here to amuse and entertain,
Absolutely.
and make you think just a little bit.
Okay, this one.
Jaron Curse is a great thought.
So my list of potential 7 were Cooper Rush, Noah Brown, Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, Randy Gregory, Jordan Lewis, and Jaron Curse. Like, those make a lot of sense to me. There are some
Adrian
really
Peters.
interesting. Oh my God, did you not see? He's starting for Seattle now somehow.
How would you imagine
Wherever the hell he ended up next.
Jaron Curse's touchdown? Is it an interception or is it a fumble?
I think it's a
pickup?
fumble recovery, but I think it's a fumble recovery that he also caused on the hit.
Do you think somebody else, if you had to bet money, don't bet on the person, changing the topic a little bit here, because it's really tough to pick the person. Like, we're out of wide receivers.
I never would have guessed
Right.
Carlos Watkins. Noah Brown
Right.
is the most logical
Do you
answer.
think another person who doesn't have a touchdown for the Cowboys will score a touchdown in these last 5 games?
Actually, I think potentially too. I am not kidding about this. I know we were joking about some of these plays, and like, maybe this person is not joking. I think this is amazing. From the 214, Brian Anger will score a touchdown on a fake punt. That's my
Fake field goal.
He would have to run so far.
That's why I say fake field goal. I feel like field goal range, just
He would
pick
be
it up
more
and
in
run.
position. Okay.
Yeah.
But I honestly look at Noah Brown and then the combination of Parsons, Gregory, Curse, and Lawrence as being potentials. But then again, I never would have guessed Carlos Watkins in a million years. But I do think that Noah Brown makes sense, and one of your defensive players makes sense with how many turnovers you've got.